Hi, I'm Ruth Ahmedzai Kemp, and I'm the translator of The Invisible Elephant by Anisimova, illustrated by Yulia Sidneva. And this is published in the US by Restless books. It's a collection of 4 short stories about a little girl who's blind and her adventures out and about with her mom and papa and grandfather. The collection of stories in Russian, the title was called The Music of My Woodpecker. But when we published this in English, we decided together to give it the title The Invisible Elephant, which is the title of one of the 4 short stories. The story I'm going to read from today is another of the 4 stories, and it's called The Music of My Woodpecker. It's about starting to learn to read and write braille with a stylus that pecks like a woodpecker. The Music of My Woodpecker. Now we often go to Natalia's library. I love the special books they have there. They're called tactile books, probably because they're made up of lots of pieces of fabric like tiles in a mosaic. This one has tiles in a triangle shape. That's how a flock of birds flies across the sky. These tiles are thin lines going down and across. That's the rain. There's so much inside these tactile books. But my favourite one is the book called The Snow Queen. It has a little Gerda doll in it. You can take her wandering through the pages looking for Kai. First, Gerda meets the wise raven who's hiding in the bushes. And then there's the robber who jumps out with his pistol if you open the page quickly. And then there's the reindeer. Oh, he has lovely soft fur. I could stroke it forever and ever. I piece together the jigsaw puzzle of the house, and then Kai is freed from the spell. I turn the page, and now there are 2 dolls, Gerda and Kai. Then one day Natalia says, "You see how different books can be. You can listen with your ears, or you can look at the pictures with your hands. But did you know you can also read the words with your fingers?" And she hands me a book made of thick sheets full of dots. I've seen these dots before somewhere. Oh, I remember. It's the bumpy bubbles from the elevator. That's right. These bumpy bubbles are a special way of writing so you can read with your fingers, says Natalia with a smile in her voice. All the letters are written with dots. I slide my finger over the dots. How are you supposed to read this? I can't understand a thing. You'll get to know each letter one by one, Natalia explains. Here, I'll give you a slate and stylus. This is for you to read the letters and start to recognize them. With time, you'll learn to read. But I push the book away and pick up Kai and Gerda again. Gerda, can it be my turn to save you now? Kai suggests. Oh, that's more fun. I don't want to read those silly bumpy bubbles. What's the point of them? The slate is 2 layers attached with a hinge. One layer has tiny windows and the other one has little holes or dips like craters. And the stylus is like a stick with a beak. Papa puts some paper between the 2 layers, and with the stylus he pecks at the little holes through the windows. That's right, says Natalia. Wonderful! Natalia gives us a plastic sheet with the alphabet in dots, and Papa's learning to write them on paper. Let's see, what have we got? Papa takes the paper sheet out from between the 2 layers and turns it over. I have a look with my fingers. There's not anything. Just bumps, nothing but bumps. Not like my magnet letters, not like the letters I write on the blackboard. Those letters are all different, and these dots are all the same. But Papa says, it works. Look, this is an A. An A is 3 sticks. I disagree. A is also 1 dot, says Papa, refusing to give up. Go on, have a go at writing it. It'll help you learn it. Then that's 1 done, 25 to go. I reluctantly pick up the stylus, and Papa shows me. In each window there are 6 holes, 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the bottom. The hole for A is the top right. I poke the stylus into the holes. A, 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 A. Listen, your stylus is like a woodpecker, Papa laughs. It's true, it's a woodpecker hammering his beak on the slate. A, 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 A. Poor woodpecker, I say to Papa. He must be getting bored just tapping the same place over and over. I do a few more A's, and then I have an idea. Papa, let's give the woodpecker another letter. Good idea, Papa agrees. Let's give him a B. That's 2 dots. It's got one where the letter A is and the other one in the hole beneath the A. I'm hammering the stylus through the windows. B, 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 B. A, B, B, A. B, A, A, A. Don't worry, Woodpecker, I won't let you get bored. First, Papa and I learned the letter with 1 dot, and then we learned all the letters with 2 dots. B, C, E, I, K. Then we learned all the letters with 3 dots. D, F, H, J, L, M, O, S, U. And then we learned all the letters with 4 dots. G, N, P, R, T, V, W, X, Z. And then the letters with 5 dots. Q, Y. And there aren't any with 6 dots. That's it. After practicing for a while, my fingers remember how to read all of the letters of the alphabet. And now I can write my own words. Mama, Papa, Grandpa, music, book, woodpecker. What a lot of amazing words. I take the sheet out from the slate so I can read my Mama, Papa, Grandpa, music, book, woodpecker. But somehow I can't understand anything. It's just a jumble of dots and I can't separate one letter from another at all. The dots aren't doing what they're supposed to. They're getting all muddled up under my fingers. They're still just silly little bumps and I can't understand a thing. Oh, it's so annoying. You're just like Speedy, says Grandpa, clicking his knitting needles. Always in a rush. But reading takes time, lots of practice. Why don't you start with some short words? Try a little one like yes, for example. Write that first and then read it, just one word at a time. That's how you'll learn, little by little. I'm so annoyed, I don't want to read anything. I put another sheet of paper in the slate and I poke the stylus through all the holes in all the windows. The paper turns out all bumpy like a rug. I run my fingers over it. Oh, that's beautiful and easy to understand. Without any silly words. Pasha, would you like to learn a secret code? Asked Papa. What? What's he talking about? Actually, Pasha is here to see me, I tell Papa. But Pasha is curious. Of course he wants to know what Papa's talking about. Secret code? He throws his jacket on the floor, too excited to hang it up. Yes, please. Let's do secret codes for a bit, Papa says to me, and then you two go and play? I'm sure your host will agree, says Mama, stroking my head. Okay, I mutter. Papa shows Pasha the alphabet sheet, the slate, and the stylus. Look at this. This is the code, and this is where you can write different words. Papa taps out something and then takes the sheet of paper and gives it to Pasha. Can you work it out? Pasha breathes heavily as he works it out. Ha, l, o, p, a, s, h, a. Hello, Pasha! Let me check, I say, and I take the sheet. He's right, Pasha. There's a P, and next to it there's an A, and then an S, an H, and another A. Well, look at that. I was confused by the letters for ages, and Pasha can just read it right away. But you know all the letters, says Papa, so you can teach Pasha yourself. Come on, teach me the code, says Pasha, impatient. It's not a code, I say. What do you mean? Pasha is surprised. Then I take my stylus and I write. Peck, 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 peck. My woodpecker loves to peck. Now when I write notes to Pasha, I sing along. Peck, 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 peck. And Pasha has his own slate and stylus now. We pass notes to each other in art class. No one else can understand what they say because no one else knows how to write like we do. Peck, 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 peck. I've already written half a page. Well, it takes ages, of course, but it's beautiful like a song. Peck, 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 peck. And if Pasha gets his letters muddled up, it's okay. I can help him work it out. Thank you.